Welcome to Rimac Automobili, home to over 800 people, 100 of which are from all over the world, from 35 different countries. They have all found their home here in Croatia, and we want to show you a little bit what Croatia is about and what makes it so special. It's a small country with just over 4 million people, but it's a very special one. I had the luck to see much of the world, and trying to be objective, but Croatia for me, really it's my favorite place and one of the most beautiful places on the planet. And there's so much to see and do here. We have national parks, ancient cities, over 1,000 islands, a beautiful coastline, beautiful sea, and so much things you can do and enjoy here. The culture is very rich, with some cities dating back to 4th century BC, and the lifestyle that's quite relaxed and offers actually quite good work-life balance here in Croatia. The culture is quite easygoing, and it's a perfect place to spend your time, to work in a tech company and at the same time enjoy the merits of the country. Today, Rimac is spread across multiple locations in the country. Here we are at our headquarters in Sveta Nedelja, just outside of the capital of Zagreb, which is just under 1 million people, and just the right size to be big enough to surprise you and small enough to get around quickly. We have asked our employees from around the world what they like in Croatia, what made them come, and what makes them stay.
I think Croatia is a very friendly company, very warm-hearted people, which is what I like about staying here, because it's very comfortable, very easy to go around.
Croatia is a very well-located country in Europe, so it's super easy to travel, whether 2 hours by flight to Moscow or Madrid or London, basically.
I'm a young person. I came here. I enjoy all the nightlife, all the day life, everything about Zagreb.
For me, the nicest city in the world is Paris, and I'm feeling a lot of vibes of Paris and Zagreb with the buildings and architecture I'm really sensitive to.
Croatia has a very rich culture. Actually, there's nice cinema, theaters.
Yeah, similar sort of climate, nice warm summers, lots of outdoor activities that can be done.
What I was looking for here was I was really interested in the outdoors side of things. I knew there's a lot of nature here, a lot of forests. Zagreb is 2 hours from the coast pretty much, so I thought, okay, well, diving's going to be easy, as opposed to being landlocked as I was previously.
One thing that makes things really easy here in Croatia, I read somewhere that in Croatia 78% of the population can speak one foreigner language.
Everybody almost speaks English. It's very easy to mingle with the localites as well.
But for me personally, because I like to experience different cultures and to immerse myself, I'm taking Croatian lessons, which are offered to us free from Rimac.
What pleasantly surprised me is how welcome I felt, both at work and in my personal life. I think there's this, I don't know if it's right or wrong, but Mediterranean feel where people are really warm-hearted and just take you in immediately.
The food is really good. You can see I put some weight on after I arrived here.
Actually, the second day I got here, I had a really nice, good chance to experience the meat platter here in Croatia. It's called Mešana plata.
I've sampled already a few Croatian wines and some Croatian beer, and they're really, really good.
Here going out for food is better taste-wise and better money-wise, because you can have a decent amount of food with not much money.
The rent here is cheaper, for sure, considering it's a capital city here.
If you compare to France, I pay 700 euros for a room. And here I have my apartment with 500.
Prices are affordable. Living here, gas money, grocery stores, everything is actually quite affordable, at least to European standards.
It's definitely cheaper than the other Northern European countries, for sure.
The vibe here, in general, it's just relaxing and home feeling for me.
Yeah, I like this thing that you just go out, you relax, you sit on a coffee, you discuss with your friend, family, and just enjoy time passing by, and yeah.
At the same time, like a family, a bit easygoing, but all working for the overall goal.
Basically, for non-Europeans, if you come here to work in Rimac, then you would get a working permit. Depending on your contract, also it will allow you to have a longer duration of that permit. You anyway have to renew it every once in a while.
I just gave all my documents to the company and they did all the translation for me. I know some people might not be as lucky.
For me, it was really straightforward, even the residence permit and so on. It was not so much of my involvement, just providing documentation as HR requested of me, and it was quite okay.
Jobs for your family are also quite achievable, let's say. So thankfully my partner's found a job here already, worked out really well.
There's company apartments at the beginning so that you can find your feet a little bit more, and then you can decide where it is that you want to live.
Some of the apartments are really close to the company, so it's like walking distance. That is very convenient.
I live in a little bit outside of the city center, and then I commute by bus, so it takes about 20 minutes.
And the bus is not expensive here.
Fairly good connection with the city to the office.
The city is small, it's compact, but it's like at a human scale, so you can walk around easily. It's not a huge metropolis with a lot of traffic, with a lot of noise.
For me personally, it's just the right size. I lived in some bigger cities, some smaller ones. Everything's accessible. Work is only, for me personally, 25 minutes away, but also our production facility is about 40 minutes away.
And Croatia's got quite a nice sort of slant on European culture, very much outdoorsy, very sort of open, cafe culture, this sort of thing, and I really like it.
It has also its good offer of events, of cultural life, sports life, so it's like a lot of things in a relatively small area, so it's easy to access.
As a single man, I'm obviously I like to look at girls.
I can confirm that women are really beautiful here in Croatia.
I definitely have to say that Croatian women look the part. They're good looking.
And yeah, I had some luck. I met with a girl here and we are together for 2 years.
For me, coming from South Africa, the biggest thing I noticed was safety.
The risk of any kind of violence, of robbery, is almost none. You feel safe.
I remember the first weekend I came here, I went out to the city at like 2 in the morning and I saw 2 16-year-old girls working around in the center, and I was just, my mouth was hanging open, not because of them, but because of what I was seeing. Like, that's not safe, according to me.
You don't have to adjust your plans because of risk of any kind of violence.
I feel very comfortable to be here, safe. You can go run in Yaron Lake or across the city, in the center city.
For like a relatively small city, Zagreb has a really, really nice and exciting Christmas market.
I came here in December 2017, when that was the time of the Christmas market. And I've heard from the localites that Croatia was winning the best Christmas market of the whole Europe, I think, for 2 years consecutive. And yes, it does live up to the name. It's very, very beautiful.
I have been in Salzburg markets, Christmas market, Munich Christmas market, and here is amazing. It's the giant one I have seen in my life. For it is amazing.
Croatia is not a big country, so even if you spend 2.5 hours, then you can easily reach to the seaside.
The coast is really, really beautiful. You can go anywhere and you will have a very good vacation, very nice water, very clean water.
We've got some amazing caves in this country, multiple 1,000+ meter caves. There's not that many places that have them. And so I was asked whether I'd be interested in joining the mountain rescue, the GSS, specifically because of the fact I'm so active within the cave community.
There's also Velebit, really, really nice mountains there.
Every 3 hours you're in a different landscape, which is beautiful.
Here, I like that there's a bit of structure, but then again, there's also the little bit of chaos that makes it exciting to live here. It's a good blend.
The biggest plus point about coming to Croatia is really trying to sort of build this engineering knowledge and know-how, especially in this area of Croatia, is really good.
I'll look forward to stay here as much as I want, and then, yeah, work-wise, daily living-wise, it's all sorted out well so far.
I can picture myself being here for quite some time, and I really like the direction where the company is heading, and there are very good opportunities here to be part of.
Working here is pretty cool when you see the product on the street, how it looks. It's a hypercar which is going to be 150 only in the world, and you are one of the few people who have the opportunity to see it and even more work on it.
Working at Rimac is one of the great things of being in Croatia. It's a young and dynamic team, and I really enjoy being here every day.
I really hope I can stay here. I think if everything works out for the last 6 weeks in the same manner, then I definitely hope I can stay here for as long as I can. Let's see what life brings.
All in all, Zagreb is a very appealing choice for anyone who wants to start a new career.
And I'm happy to be back here. My heart belongs here, so that's very nice.
Croatia is probably one of the most unlikely places to build a company like this. And over time, we had lots of hard times where we were asking ourselves if this was the right decision. We had many offers from different people to move the company elsewhere, luring us with investment and subsidies. But I always wanted to prove that it's possible to build this company here. One of the reasons why I wanted to do this is also selfish, because I wanted to live here, because it's nice to live in this beautiful country. I live in the small city of Samobor, which is just 5 minutes from here, and it takes 15 minutes to get to Zagreb. It's a nice little quiet town for families, but if you like more vibrant culture, more going out, Zagreb is the better place for you. Croatia is known as a holiday destination, the seaside and so on, but there is a growing startup culture which is taking more and more momentum, and we are extremely proud to be a big part of it. Hopefully we've given you a taste of what it's like to live here in Croatia. Maybe even broke some misconceptions about the country. But you'll have to come here for yourself, see it, and I'm sure you'll have a hard time not coming back.